When you're looking for a place for your loved one with long-term care, you're looking for a place that's more than just a place to stay. You want them to feel loved, you want them to feel safe, and you want them to feel cared for. And this is what ExquisiCare is all about. I'm here with community leader Andrea McDonald. Good morning, Andrea.
Thank you so much. Nice to have you, Kim.
Now, tell me what makes ExquisiCare unique and different.
So as you can see, this is very much a small home model of care. And statistically, seniors do so much better thriving and having really a valuable and a quality-filled life within their own environment. So each home only houses 10 residents. And so that quality, that engagement, we really focus on really bringing value and giving a purpose to each senior that comes into our home. So they're living in their own home and we are their care partners.
The first thing I noticed when I drove up is I didn't realize that this was ExquisiCare. It's just right smack in the middle of the neighborhood.
Yes, community is so important, Kim. And what we find is as we become a bit older, maybe we're retired, maybe we're not working or part of the community as much. When you come to ExquisiCare, that really changes. So we want people to still feel like they have value within the community. And we live in a beautiful residential neighborhood and they're all very welcoming. So we're very thankful for just the community that we live in.
So Cameron Heights is not the only location. There are other locations of ExquisiCare.
Yes, this is true. So Cameron Heights is our newest home. It's on a beautiful ravine. We love this home. But we have two very unique and beautiful locations over on the southwest side. So it's in the Windermere area, and it's called Windermere Manor and Westcliff Place.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're going to take a full tour of the Cameron Heights home, see what this is about. But if you want more information about this location or the other ones, you can head to the website on your screen. This morning we are taking a tour of Cameron Heights location of ExquisiCare. Today we're in the multi-purpose room. Lots of fun being had behind us. I have Life Enrichment Coordinator Sandra Skinner here with us. Good morning, Sandra.
Good morning, Kim. How are you?
Yeah, excellent. Tell me what a Life Enrichment Coordinator does.
So my role is recreation, therapeutic recreation. We engage residents in activities to cover off, I would say 5 domains for physical, as you can see what's happening right now, cognitive, social, emotional, and spiritual. So these activities will involve those aspects.
They're playing keepy-uppy with the balloon over here right now, but what other type of activities do they do?
So we will do sing-along, which everybody loves, and we do the songs that they remember from past times. We will have entertainment. We do trivia, sometimes like Jeopardy. And we'll go on bus outings, just normalizing life for them, just having them engaged and helping them live their best quality lives.
And how does this improve their life? What do you see in them?
So I see when they're engaged how their mood is boosted, that they, might have better emotional engagement. They feel that they're heard and they're living their life the way they choose to live.
And what does this do for you? Like when you see these residents having so much fun like this?
Well, for me, it's very rewarding. I love to see that our residents are engaged, that they are loved, and I feel I get that just as much back, that love. We have a lot of hugs, and I say to some residents, you can't get a hug without receiving one, can you? So I wish everybody could be a Life Enrichment Coordinator because you really get rewarded.
There should be more people like you on this planet. Thank you so much, Sandra, for joining us this morning. If you want more information about ExquisiCare, Cameron Heights, or the other locations, you can head to the website below. This morning, we are exploring the Cameron Heights location of ExquisiCare Senior Living. And today, I'm speaking with healthcare aide Nicole. Good morning, Nicole.
Good morning.
So what does a healthcare aide do?
We do everything in this house. We take care of their day-to-day needs. We do a bunch of fun stuff with them. We can craft, sit down and look at a photo book with the residents. Every day is different.
Yeah, you know what? I've just only been here an hour and I've seen the residents do all these sorts of activities and stuff. What kind of things do they do here?
We make crafts, we read stories, look at their memory books, take the residents for a nice walk. The neighborhood is awesome. There's different areas to explore. Their families come. It's a really great place to be.
And why do you love working here?
I love working here because you can treat the residents the way they deserve.
And what do you mean by that?
Well, in facilities, I find that it was very rushed. You didn't have time to ask them a question. Here, we know the residents. You know, you can tell if there's something off with them, if they're upset. We have the time to talk with them. If we're not busy doing something, we sit down with the residents. We can play a game of cards. We can take them outside and do gardening.
Would you say you've created friendships with the residents?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. If I were to be looking for long-term care for a parent or grandparent, why choose ExquisiCare?
I would choose ExquisiCare just based on the home-like feeling here. Mm-hmm. It's like one big family.
And also it's in a neighborhood and it's kind of just in a big house, right?
Yeah. It is just like a house, like what you would live in normally.
Excellent. Nicole, thank you so much for speaking with us this morning.
You.
If you want more information on ExquisiCare, the Cameron Heights location, or the 2 other locations in the city's southwest end, you can go to the website below. When you're looking for long-term care for a loved one, you're looking for more than a place to stay. You're looking for a place where they're loved and where they feel cared for and where they feel safe. We're actually exploring ExquisiCare in the Cameron Heights area, and I'm joined by Trish, who is an elder guide. Tell me what your role is.
So my role as an elder guide is to admit new residents here. I also go through the care plans and with the families and the residents just to get a sense of what we can do to help them further along. I'm also in charge of the staff here, so supervising the staff and making sure that they're giving the best care that we have to our residents.
So what does a day look like for you and the residents here?
So we get them up in the morning. Some days we have pancakes, some days we have crepes for breakfast. Sometimes we have crepes for lunch. So it really just depends on where everybody's feeling that day. We spend some time together outside when it's nice enough. We sit around, do dominoes, and whatever we can think of for the day. It's not a very nursing job where we're just doing paperwork all day. So it has that flexibility throughout the day where I can spend more time with the residents.
And why do you love working here?
That's probably the main reason I love working here is because I get to do more than just nursing. I get to spend one-on-one time with the residents, get to know them a lot more than I would maybe at another facility because we're more resident-oriented, I would say.
Would you call the residents your friends? Have you built these friendships and relationships with them?
Absolutely. I consider my residents my family. I find I spend more time here than I do sometimes at my own house and with my own family, right? So I do consider them very close family for myself.
Finally, what makes ExquisiCare unique and different than other retirement communities?
What I find unique and why I've been here for almost 3 years is that it's the interactions we get here. It's different. We're not just churning out numbers on a day-to-day. We're actually building those meaningful, close relationships, the love, the reverence, family, whatever we have to keep the residents happy and throughout their next part of their lives.
Excellent. Trish, thank you so much for speaking with us this morning. If you're looking for that different type of interaction, don't look any further than ExquisiCare. You can head to their website right now on your screen.